Gabe Dynes may not be the biggest name in Louisville's transfer class, but he could become one of the most useful players on the entire roster. At 7'5", he gives Pat Kelsey something almost nobody else in college basketball can match. He is not coming to Louisville to take 15 shots a game, become the main scorer, or have the offense built around him. His job is much simpler than that. Dynes is here to protect the rim, rebound the basketball, finish easy chances, give Louisville another answer against size, and make opposing guards think twice before driving into the paint. The first thing Louisville fans need to understand is that Dynes has already built a real college basketball resume. He is not just a tall player who has bounced around looking for minutes. He has been one of the best shot blockers in the country, earned conference honors, proved he could dominate defensively at the mid-major level, and then show that he could still contribute after moving into the Big Ten. His production has changed from stop to stop, but his main skill has always remained the same. When Dynes is standing near the basket, scoring inside becomes much more difficult. His story started in Independence, Kentucky, where he played at Simon Kenton High School. During his senior season, Dynes averaged 12.6 points and 9.8 rebounds while shooting 74% from the field. He made 179 of his 242 attempts, giving him one of the best field goal percentages in the state. Dynes was named Northern Kentucky's Division I Defensive Player of the Year and earned first-team All-Conference honors. Over his final 2 high school seasons, he totaled 600 points and 498 rebounds. Even with those numbers and his unusual height, Dynes was not viewed as a major national recruit. He was not ranked like a future high major star, and most major programs did not treat him as a finished player. The concerns were understandable. Players that tall often need time to add strength, improve their balance, and learn how to defend quicker players. Dynes had the size, but he still needed to prove that his game could work against Division I competition. Youngstown State gave him that opportunity, and he made an impact almost immediately. As a freshman during the 2023-24 season, Dynes appeared in 27 games and made 4 starts. He only averaged 13.7 minutes, but he still produced 3.9 points, 4 rebounds, and 2.3 blocks per game. He shot 70.6% from the floor and finished the season with 61 blocks, which led the Horizon League. Those were extremely impressive numbers for a freshman who wasn't even playing half the game. Dynes earned a spot on the Horizon League All-Freshman team and the All-Defensive team. His sophomore season was when everything changed. Dynes played 34 games, made 7 starts, and saw his playing time rise to 21.8 minutes per game. His averages increased to 6.8 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 3.1 blocks. He shot 69.9% from the floor, recorded 4 double-doubles, and scored in double figures 10 times. Most importantly, Dynes finished the year with 104 blocked shots, which Youngstown State credited as the highest total in the country that season. That was not just a good defensive year. It was one of the best shot-blocking seasons in college basketball. Dynes blocked more than 14% of opponents' 2-point attempts while he was on the floor. In simple terms, he erased a huge number of shots without even playing starter-level minutes every night. He became a 2-time Horizon League All-Defensive selection and transformed himself from an unranked high school prospect into a real transfer portal target. Dynes also showed value on the offensive glass. He collected 85 offensive rebounds during that sophomore season, which ranked 5th in the Horizon League. After 2 seasons at Youngstown State, Dynes transferred to USC. That move gave him the chance to test himself in the Big Ten, but it also changed his role. He went from playing more than 21 minutes per game to only 11.9. He appeared in 30 games, started 6, and averaged 2.9 points, 2.3 rebounds, and 1 block. At first glance, it looks like Dynes took a major step backward. His scoring dropped, his rebounding dropped, and his blocks dropped. But the biggest reason was his playing time being nearly cut in half. USC often used him depending on the matchup. When opponents played smaller lineups or pulled their centers away from the basket, it became harder for Dynes to stay on the floor. His USC season also included several games that showed he could handle more responsibility when the matchup allowed it. Against Illinois State, Dynes played 32 minutes and finished with 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 blocks while making 6 of 7 shots. Against UC Santa Cruz, he scored another 16 points, grabbed 5 rebounds, and blocked 4 shots. In an overtime victory at Minnesota, Dynes played a season-high 37 minutes and finished with 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 blocks while going 4 for 4 from the field. Against Maryland, he had 10 points and 8 rebounds in 21 minutes. He also gave USC 8 points in 28 minutes against Purdue and later recorded 7 rebounds and 4 blocks in only 15 minutes against Penn State. After the USC season, Dynes entered the transfer portal again. Louisville was not the only major program interested. Kentucky was heavily involved and appears to have been the main team Louisville beat for his commitment. Xavier, NC State, and Kansas were also connected to his recruitment. Arizona, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Baylor, Cincinnati, Washington, Florida State, and St. Mary's were among the other programs reported to have shown interest. His exact transfer ranking depended on the service. Some of the information connected to his recruitment placed him around the top 150 to 200 transfers nationally, while other rankings had him in a different range among portal centers. That makes sense. Dynes is not a complete player, and he is not guaranteed to start, but his specific skill is valuable enough that major programs wanted him, even without expecting a large offensive role. Louisville also made sense because this is a homecoming. Dynes grew up in northern Kentucky and now gets to finish his college career in his home state. Flory Bidunga is expected to be Louisville's main center after winning Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year at Kansas. Obinna Ekezie Jr. is a talented 7'2" freshman who will push for minutes after returning from shoulder surgery. Because of that depth, Dynes will not need to play 25 minutes every night. His role will depend on the opponent, foul trouble, and whether Pat Kelsey wants to use 2 big men together. In Louisville's 101-52 victory over the Bahamas, Dynes finished with 6 points and 9 rebounds in only 14 minutes. There was no public stream of the game, and the available stat sheet did not track block shots. Because of that, nobody outside the gym can honestly say how many shots he blocked or exactly how well he defended. The level of competition was not close to what Louisville will face in the ACC, so the performance should not be treated like proof that Dynes will become a star. Louisville won the game by 49 points. Still, 6 points and 9 rebounds in 14 minutes is exactly what Kelsey should want from him. He did not need many touches, and he still found a way to affect the game. My prediction is that Dynes averages around 12 to 14 minutes per game. I have him finishing close to 3.5 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 1.3 blocks while shooting above 70% from the field. Louisville does not need Gabe Dynes to dominate every night. It needs him to win his minutes, protect the paint, rebound the basketball, and finish the easy chances. If he does that, he'll give the Cardinals exactly what they recruited him to provide, and his impact could be much bigger than his scoring average.